easy from what I remember. It's been a while. I haven't played this game in so long. So long. Okay. Let's choose our character. Okay, so they've got... I've never played through as this guy, because he's like part of the special edition, but I've never... I don't know. I always either picked her or him. Furious Ming or Wu the Lotus Blossom. Like her? Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people play through with him because it just feels right. He just looks like the protagonist. And he has hair. We're gonna go Furious Ming. Feels right. Custom. Alright, we're playing on the hardest difficulty. I think we're gonna just go max health off the rip. And then we can start investing in focus and chi as we go. I think we're gonna need the health. Okay, starting style. 1,000 cuts is like super fast punches, but it doesn't do very much damage. Leaping Tiger is a little slower, but still fast. And you're basically Wolverine. You get claws, which is kind of cool, I guess. White Demon is the really slow, but does a lot of damage. We're not doing White Demon. It's just, it's too slow. I feel like it'd be even harder for the Grandmaster difficulty. So I think we're going to go with Legendary Strike. I think it gives like the most range, and it's not too slow. It's not too fast. But it does good damage. It's pretty well rounded. I think we're going to go Legendary Strike. It's just the way to do it. What's the name? Mundo Calrissian? Yes, Mundo Calrissian. Alright. Here we go. Buckle up. Wait, I gotta do my push-ups, right? Trying to avoid even more pain from this playthrough. Yeah, I've never actually played this game on Grandmaster when I was a kid, so I don't even know how hard it's actually going to be. Technically, it's not even the hardest difficulty, because you have to beat the game to unlock a harder difficulty, apparently. Which, I didn't even know that as a kid. Maybe that was a special edition thing, that's why. Push-ups! Alright. Ah, the music is so good. Mundo Calrissian. Max body up at the front. Legendary Strike, Heavenly Wave. Let's go. We may have to change up my face cam and stuff a little bit, but we'll see. Ah, yeah.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard.
I could blind myself. Let me try that again. I could blindfold myself. That might even the odds.
For all that, he's trained you to be the best of us. You're not Master Li yet. I would welcome another match with you, though. Let's say one more before we break for the day.
I'm rarely beaten, friend.
Let us begin.
Okay. Okay. It's coming back to me. Stand still, hold B. Okay. Tutorial, tutorial. Okay. It's so weird playing this without the original Xbox controller. We don't have like the white and black button. It's so weird. Okay, now I just gotta defeat him.
Legendary strike.
Let's go. Alright, I kind of remember how to play.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching.
Master
He
Lee!
may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it.
I think I'm gonna turn up the voices a little bit. Thank you for the bout.
You are gracious as always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush.
Where is he again?
Master Lee just went into his house. It's just over there, as always.
Ah, okay. Of course.
You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Thank you, Jing Woo. What a guy. Wherein a master foretells of doom, a rival challenges for station, and the past haunts the present. Your training nears its completion in the idyllic setting of Two Rivers. Master Lee promises that soon you will know more about how you came here, and where your future will lead. All the while, strange tales begin to spread of ghosts that will not rest, and shadowy assassins who heed no law. Let's go. Okay, it's so weird with the controls compared to how I remember it, because it's like it's using like the Steam settings. When you ran backwards in the original game, you would like turn and run that direction, but there's like no running in other than like forward and then strafing and like this. So it's like it's kind of weird compared to how I remember it, but I think I'll get used to it. Let's see. How's my face cam here? I mean, I'm kind of covering my character at all times.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I'm running. Style points. Yes, yes. Doesn't seem like this is a bad spot. Kind of is what it is. Maybe move it to the other side. I could. I don't think there's, yeah, I think it's fine there. I don't think it's really in the way. If anything, I can move it like higher, but I think it's good for now. I don't think it's covering any UI like when I'm fighting or anything. Only an issue in the menus doesn't really matter. Yeah, like when I'm in the menu, I can't really use my controller. I have to like use my mouse to do the menuing. And I tried to play the game a little bit when I was getting it all set up with controller or with my mouse and keyboard, and it just like it felt really weird to play. So we're using controller, but it is what it is. It seems fine. What's going on? What are you guys doing?
Our most senior student has a spare moment to spend with me? An honor.
Yeah, what's up?
No, wait, I shouldn't be like that.
I need to turn up the voices.
Master Lee
Frick.
always reminds me that jealousy is a low path and not worthy of one of his students. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example. It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
Female Jedi Knight in SWTOR? Oh yeah? I wouldn't be surprised, man. There's gonna be a lot of those in this game. If you want Master Li to say it, don't give him a choice. Be the best you can.
That makes sense. Is that how you live your life? If so, it certainly seems to be an effective philosophy. You could just be pouring honey in my ears, but that's not half as fun as other places it could go.
I don't remember that.
Hi, you've gone kind of red. I shouldn't tease you like that. Maybe I should spend more time training and less time worrying about where I stand in the school. How else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days? Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning.
Yeah, exactly, Scourge. There's a lot of crossover. You know everyone around here. Is there any news?
You think I will talk about them behind their backs? I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip.
Too late.
Even if I am just that.
Okay. Who are the students of note?
Of note? There's only one student of note, and that would be you. Everyone else, even Dawnstar, is just a background for you and your supposed destiny.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty great.
Not that you don't deserve the attention. I'd be flirting with you non-stop if you weren't so focused on whatever it is Master Li has in store for you.
Flirt away, girl.
All of us get a little envious of that. Even Gao gets pushed aside, and he doesn't like being anything less than the center of attention.
Tell me about Gao.
You know him as well as I do. A rich man's son. He's attractive, I suppose, but arrogance follows him like a cloud of locusts.
It is,
I hear
Doro.
his father is the same way. Gao the Greater and Gao the Lesser. Not a family I would want to be a part of.
Tell me about Dawnstar.
Why do you need to ask me about Dawnstar? You know her better than anyone as far as I'm concerned. You two practically grew up together. Frankly, I think she might have a little crush on you too. Notice how she's been less willing to train with you recently?
Who doesn't these days, man?
Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Maybe her sense for ghosts and the like meshes well with the great destiny Master Li sees for you.
Maybe I raise my face cam and stuff a little bit just so you can see the dialogue there and I'm not like cutting it off. Whee, look at you guys go. Look at you go. How's that look? Does that look right? That seems pretty good, right?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine.
Yo, Ronan!
We're fine here. No, thank you.
Thank you for the raid,
How are
dude.
you?
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're starting Jade Empire. We would get an ad. Don't go. Thank you for the raid, Ronan. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the raid, Ronan. Sorry about the ad as soon as you got here. You all done for the evening? Are you trying to do some dailies later or what? The usual time? Thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome in, guys. Hey, Dora's in. Thank you, dude. Easy dodge. Easy ad-free. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Dorzen, did you say you've played this or no? I feel like you said that you haven't, right? You're in for a treat then, man. Nudie, let's go. Yeah, man. This will be a lot of fun. Just relaxing. Good story, man. Good story. No spoiling anything for yourself. I will remain spoiler free. What are we doing? We doing dailies later or what, Ronan? You're done with stream? What is this? Okay, she just said Dawnstar might have a crush on me. That's why she's not training with me anymore. What are you getting at?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that. Dawnstar is a fine person. She just sees things that I can't. I know there are ghosts and spirits, but why should she be able to sense them when I can't? What makes her special? While Master Li tries to never let it show, he obviously holds a special place in his heart for you two. I suppose that's hard to deal with, even if I have been here far less time than you two.
I could start at like 11 my time. In like an hour, if you're down, Ronan. We could do it in like an hour, so I can get like just the first hour of this game. What have you heard about me?
You know what is said. Master Li
Cool, let's do
believes
it.
you're special, but won't say why. It makes you interesting. Some of the others don't find it as intriguing as I do. Some even consider it an attack on their worth.
Who should I be concerned about?
Gao, obviously. You know he doesn't like you. He never has. And when
I think
Master
her name
Li
is
tells him to model
Ling?
himself after you, that just makes
It might be kind of
worse.
hard to find her name in Jade Empire. She's like a very obscure side character. Let's go back to my other questions.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
What do you think of Master Li?
Master Li took me in when no one else would. He is a firm master, but a kind man deep inside.
How did Master Li come here?
I imagine that he walked. If you want anything more than that, you'll have to ask someone who was here at the time. That was 20 years ago.
Boo. Who was Master Li, or who was Master before Master Li?
I really don't know or care. It may as well have been Sagacious Tien, the first emperor. That was before I was born.
Okay. Let's go back to my other questions.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
Tell me what you've been hearing about ghosts.
Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes. And Master Li accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise?
What exactly are these ghosts?
They're exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld. Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the Wheel of Life, so that it can return to this world in a new life.
Reincarnation.
A soul that doesn't return to the Wheel of Life becomes a ghost.
Oh. Where do these ghosts come from?
According to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago.
Of course she did,
Now
Lil.
everyone's talking about them. It's
Of
like
course.
something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation.
Tell me more about Dawnstar's sensitivity.
From what I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't. Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else.
What do ghosts look like?
That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded. Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts, the ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense.
I was gonna say the same thing, Doral. It's like, you just described me, dude. Don't let the warm lights fool you. I'm very pasty. Other
If you
questions?
wish, what do you want to ask about?
I don't think we've ever talked about you, Lynn.
I'm sure you've figured out most of my little quirks by now. I've been here a few years.
Oh, I've heard. I've heard the rumors. How did you come here and why?
I wasn't the delicate flower my family had hoped for. They believed school would calm my spirit. But Master Lee has shown me how to focus myself. I have learned many skills while here, and not many of them require that I be delicate.
What will you do when you're done training here?
When I am done, I haven't really thought about it. I won't go home. There's no place for me there. If I can stomach the books, I could become a scholar. Perhaps I'll go to the Imperial City. I should see it at least once in my life.
Other questions?
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
Goodbye for now.
Meeting so soon? Oh well, back to my training.
Okay, let me turn up the voice a bit. Music down just a little. See how that sounds.
Something on your mind?
That's better. Would you be interested in sparring?
Of course. I have to keep practicing if I'm going to be able to best you one day, aren't I?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Let's see if we can use Smiling Mountain's sparring ground. Once we're done, I'll wander back here if you need me again.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, you can get some good early experience by like fighting her and. Oh, gosh.
Heavenly wave.
Yeah, that's a fire casket. It's good.
Legendary strike.
She got a spear. It ain't fair. She healing. This is gonna be hard, man. Woo! This is gonna be hard.
You won't see me coming. Legendary strength.
Yeesh. That's the first fight. Grandmaster's gonna be tough, man. Okay. Focus mode. Let's go. Jing Woo. Smile Mountain.
I thought Master Lee would have your attention for the rest of the day. It's good to see you.
Hey, he's got Popeye forearms. Look at that.
I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer.
Can I ask you some things about the school?
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Tell me about the philosophies.
Master Lee is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist?
Tell me about the open palm.
A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within.
Give me some examples.
Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within.
Sometimes conflict cannot be avoided.
True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions.
Tell me about the way of the closed fist.
It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will.
So what is it if it's not evil?
An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own.
What's the difference? The person dies each time.
The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted.
Does this have any practical effect?
You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
I'll go back to my previous questions.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
I want to ask you about someone specific.
Who are you interested in?
Tell me what you know of Master Lee.
Master Lee is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you.
Tell me about Gao.
I'd rather not. He is impatiently traveling the low path, and I long ago abandoned him to it. He is reckless, and he neither seeks nor wants my guidance. As young as he is, Gao has impressive skill. Master Li has tried to restrain him, but I know how far he has gone. He wields powerful energies, but has the temper of a child.
Okay.
Master Li...
What do you know about Dawnstar?
Only what she lets me know. A very private woman, despite spending so long in the school. You probably know her as well as anyone does.
No, I don't.
She has great skill, but a reluctance to use it. If she were to let go, she could be very powerful. Perhaps that is what she fears.
I want to ask about you.
If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to.
Why did you leave Phoenix Gate?
It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this little village to the temptations of a greater city. Enough about me. What else can I do for you?
How long have you taught here?
It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Li's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident. I have studied the martial arts all my life, and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training, and needs someone to assist the other students. I am charged with...
What kind of items and additional training do you sell?
Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger, or better able to focus your mind or magic.
Okay. Show me what you have.
Let's see what you can learn.
I can't afford any of it. Is there anything I can sell? No. None of it.
What can I do for you? There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded.
I will spar with a single student.
Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one-on-one combat. This is only a practice.
Okay. Bopped.
Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like? There will be... Good.
Okay, so I can fight that guy over and over again for like 10 experience.
Something on your mind?
Interested in sparring?
Am I interested in you defeating me again like you so often do? Oh, of course I am. Imagine the gossip if we keep studying together. I don't know how much more you can learn from facing me, but I'm game if you are.
Stop moving around like that. Let's begin.
Excellent. Let's see if we...
Yep. I don't even know if I get any more experience for fighting her again. Dude. Much better. Just gotta get in there.
Master Li keeps talking about restless dead, but there's nothing like that around here.
Something on your mind? Am I... Oh, of course. Scared? No, of course not, but I can dream, can't I? Leaving...
Okay, she's got... I don't get anything out of dueling her anymore. Jing Woo!
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes
Among
everyone
us.
train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here. Oh, did I tell you to see Master Li when you have a chance? I'm not taking the blame if you forget. It's always good to see you again, but I should keep practicing. They'd probably skin me alive if they heard me say this, but Wen and Lin look like they've got a little more free time right now.
Roasted.
Go pester them so they don't pester me.
Okay.